welcome back to my channel. So today is a new day. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. So today's question was submitted by Marie, and Marie was one of those people that submitted multiple questions in a post. So this is another one that comes from Marie right here. And to be honest, I thought this was going to be an easy question, and then when I was like going to answer it, I was like, no, it's this one. No, it's this one. No, it's this one. No, I like this one because of this. It was actually really hard. And I want to know, like, would you be able to answer this question? Like, your favorite album of all time. Like, would you be able to do that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like favorite album of all time with like a ton of like honorable mentions. I don't know. Like, this was so hard for me. I love music. Like oh my God, I don't know. Could you do it? I want to know. Could you do it? A, could you tell me your favorite album of all time? And B, what is it? So I want you to tell me in the comments below what is your favorite album of all time, and could you name it? Okay, so I couldn't do it. I've narrowed it down to 5 that I could at least be comfortable saying I love these albums for these reasons. And I could never get sick of them, and anytime I listen to them, I have fond memories. So, yes. So, my first one is Unchained Melody. It was a single, so it wasn't really an album, it was a single, and I remember when I was a little girl, I wanted this so bad because I loved, at the time, it was from the movie Ghost. And I loved that song so much. One day when my brother was babysitting me, my oldest brother is like 7 years older than me, so he used to babysit me a lot. He was like, I'm gonna go to the mall, so get ready, you gotta come with me because I'm the only one here and you have to come with me because I'm going to the mall, and I can't leave you here by yourself, so you have to come. So I was like, all right. And I guess he was gonna go buy a CD for himself or something. So we ended up buying HMV. Oh my God, right? HMV. And in a box of like tapes, because it wasn't even an album or a CD, it was a tape. And I was like, I want that. It's from that movie. I want that one. And so my brother bought it for me. Even though he was there to buy himself something, he bought it with me. He bought it with me. He bought it for me. Yeah. So that is something that's a fond memory. That was just me and my brother hanging out at the mall, and him taking me. Well, he basically took me along because he had to. but yeah. And he bought me this. He bought me this tape, and it was the Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody. So it's such a fond memory. So I'm like, that had to be like the first. That was like my first music I ever bought. And I didn't even buy it. My brother bought it for me. So again, the second one would have to be The Bodyguard. I loved the movie The Bodyguard. I loved Whitney Houston. I loved her forever. I used to sing her songs all the time. When I was little, I would listen to her videos, watch her videos all the time, and just sing along over and over and over again. And I loved The Bodyguard. And it was funny because I had the tape for The Bodyguard, and then when I started getting into CDs, I was back home visiting some family members, and my cousin ended up sending home with my mom the CD for this because she said she listened to it, she didn't like it. So I was like, so she gave it to me because she thought I would like it, and I did. And I loved it. So now I had the CD that I could listen to. Yeah, because before then I only had the video. I mean, I only had the tape player, my Walkman. I know, I'm feeling really old now. Is this what people feel like when they're like, you know, my VH, what do they listen before then? I didn't even think they had anything portable then. Yeah. So yeah, so I think the other one is The Bodyguard. I love Whitney Houston. I love The Bodyguard. I love every song on it. Well, not every song. There's some songs that I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But yeah. I love The Bodyguard. I think I could listen to that over and over again. And then my Third would have to be, of course, my namesake, The Very Best of Aretha Franklin. And it's specifically this album. It's The Very Best of Aretha Franklin, Volume 1. It has basically all her great hits on it. It has every song that I love of Aretha Franklin. Like, the very best, I think. It has Respect, it has Baby I Love You, I Never Loved a Man, Chain of Fool, Do Right Woman, Do Right Man, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, Ain't No Way. Oh my god, Ain't No Way is my favorite Aretha Franklin song, by the way. It is. Think, Seesaw, The House That Jack Built, I Say a Little Prayer. Oh my god, yes, I love it. The Weight, oh my god, Aretha's version of The Weight is so good. Many people have covered The Weight. I do love Aretha Franklin's The Weight as well. Yeah, there's a lot of people do. Share Your Love With Me, oh my god, Eleanor Rigby, like this whole album, I cannot say I don't like a song on this album. Actually, I couldn't say that of the other ones too. It's not that I don't like them, they're just not my favorite. I don't go to the album for those songs, but. And then the next one would be Lost Highway soundtrack. I love this soundtrack for many reasons. One of them is it is produced by Trent Reznor, who was the lead singer, or is the lead singer of 9 Inch Nails, and he produced it a lot. So 9 Inch Nails is in it, Trent Reznor is in it, David Bowie is in it. Oh, and also had the Smashing Pumpkins. Oh, okay. This Magic Moment, it has a rendition of it from Lou Reed. If you have not heard that version, it is like my favorite version of the song. I kid you not, this album has it. I don't know, I think because it's different and like unique. I don't know, I really love this rendition. This Magic Moment from Lou Reed on Lost Highway is like my favorite version of this song. And so yeah. There is another person who's really featured on this album that recent allegations have come out. Well, not recent. I mean, they've been coming out for a while now, so they are on it too. We're just gonna, that was recent. I've loved this song ever since the movie came out. I watched the movie. It's one of those movies I had to watch a couple times that I was like, okay. But the soundtrack, I love the soundtrack. Again, if you've never watched the movie, it is by, who is it by? The Lost Highway is by David Lynch. Yes. And so yeah, you should check out that movie. But yes, Lost Highway is like one of my favorite soundtracks to a movie. Okay, break it down. Okay, if I had to say like, oh my god, like push come to shove, I know, cliche, whatever. If I had to say my best album of all time, it'd probably be this one for 2 reasons. B, if you know anything about me, you'll know that my favorite band of all time is Eagles. I've loved them since I was 3 years old. I first heard One of These Nights when I was like 3 years old on the radio, and I loved it. That I knew that at the time, I think it was like its #1 or whatever, and I knew they would play it usually around the same time, around 8-ish in the morning. And I didn't know how radios work, but I knew that if I moved the dial along until it like synced up to a thing, then it would, you know, radio stations would play. So I would play around with it every morning until I heard the song come on, and then I would dance on my bed to this song. I love Eagles. So my favorite album of all time would have to be Eagles, their greatest hits. It has songs like Take It Easy, Witchy Woman, Lion Eyes, Already Gone, Desperado, One of These Nights, Tequila Sunrise, Take It to the Limit, Peaceful Easy Feeling, and The Best of My Love. Like, I love all those songs. I could listen to this album for days. Yeah. So I guess in saying that, it would have to be the Eagles. I think it's because I was tossed up between Aretha Franklin and the Eagles. I think that's where my biggest hard time answering this question was. I think if I narrowed it down, I do love all the other ones, but if I had to say for songs, and every song that I love, I would have to say the Aretha Franklin's greatest hits, the very best of Aretha Franklin, or their greatest hits, the Eagles. I would have to those two would be the most contenders, because I would have to say I love every single song on both those albums. That was a very hard question. So please, if you can answer this question very easy, please share with me below. But if not, I need you to tell me, what are your favorite albums? And if you have more than one, that's okay. But if you could tell me what your favorite album of all time is without question, let me know. I also always look for new music too. So like if you're like, oh, I've never heard of them, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Google those ones. I love music. I love working to music. I love doing everything to music. So that was today's question submitted by Marie. And we still have a few more questions to go. But again, I need more questions. I need 38 questions in general, and I only have 15 still. So remember, it's 38 questions, 38 days for my 38th birthday. And so we're slowly getting there, but I need way more questions. So please submit them. And also subscribe to my channel. You can find me on social media as well, SimplyAretha everywhere I go. But yeah, please subscribe, like these videos as well, share them with other people, and yeah, just leave comments. I do read them. You notice I try to like everyone to make sure you know that I'm reading them. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be less complicated. All right, have a good day.